We did not expect to wake, not after the blood and mud filled our lungs, not after the guns stopped and the earth closed over us like a lid. We thought the silence would be permanent, earned, but something stirred us, not honor, not remembrance, something colder. We walk now through the land we never saw again, and we do not recognize it. We were boys when we left, we were bones when we returned, and the only thing we asked, the only thing, was to be remembered, not worshipped, not glorified, remembered. Yet we see our names spat on, our memorials pulled down, our statues dragged through streets by hands that lit freely because we did not. You speak of freedom as if it fell from the sky, as if it was always here, as if it cost nothing. We remember the cost. It sounded like screaming in the dark. It smelled like blood and wet soil. It looked like boys calling for their mothers as a light went out. We did not die for marble, but the marble holds our names, and when you tear it down, you tear at the last proof we were ever here. You use the freedom we bought to mock the dead who bought it. You stand in safety and curse the hands that gave it to you. You inherit the nation and call its memory shameful. Do you know what betrayal feels like? It feels like this. Waking from the grave to find that the only enemy left is forgetfulness. We were not perfect. No generation ever is. But we stood when we were called. We went where we were sent. We died believing those who came after us would guard what we left behind. Instead, we see descendants who look upon the past with contempt, who mistake destruction for progress, who believe that tearing down memory somehow builds a better world. You cannot build a future by burning the past. You can only stand in the ashes and pretend it is warm. We did not ask you to live as we did, only to remember that we lived, and that we died so you would not have to. If our names vanish, if our monuments fall, if our memory is treated like an inconvenience to be erased, then understand this. A nation that destroys its own dead does not move forward. It drifts, rootless, unmoored, until one day it looks around and realizes there is nothing left worth defending. We return now to the silence, not with pride, not with peace, but with the bitter knowledge that the land we died believing in is forgetting us by choice. Remember us.